Alright, so I'm back. I AFK and fish, so I got junk. I got arrows I can't even use. Rainbow trout. Golden scale fish. Seems rare. A normal carp. And 3 mad. I guess it wasn't that bad because I only had like 10 fish bait, so it wasn't as bad as I thought. Now we go back to heal. Is it heal or HUD? I feel like it's heal. There's no way this guy's name is HUD. That'd be so weird. Oh wow, look at that lion. Pretty cool. I wonder, is that one of those free pet or is that like a gacha pet where I gotta pay 200 to get a chance of getting? So this is what been troubling the villagers. Very well, you done as I asked, so I'll tell you what I know. To be honest, I didn't even know his name was Gilok until you mentioned it. It was hard to tell anything specific about him really. He always concealed himself with long robes on his regular visit to buy dolls. He struck me as terribly antisocial, as you could imagine. We only ever spoke about doll repairs, so I immediately thought he was an eccentric with an affinity for dolls. Just once. So once I went to personally deliver a marionette of his I repair. I didn't see him myself, but I followed his instruction. He had me leave it near Fido Dungeon entrance in Gyrek Hills. That's all I can tell you about him. I hope it helps you resolve whatever's been going on in some way. No problem, bro. Is he... Wait, isn't Fido Dungeon the one with the incubus? No, that's the castle dungeons, right? For the guilds? Wait, oh, isn't Fido Dungeon where Erinn is? If I'm not wrong? Shouldn't this be before that? Damn, I don't know the stories in chronological order. I feel like this could be before Chainblade was released, right? I don't know, it could just be me. You guys are more knowledgeable about this game than me. Please stop. Oh, whoa. What was this fort always here? That's new. Tracking the moonlight. Not quietly. Oh, it's a wardrobe cover and bizarre decoration. You try opening it, but it suddenly refused to budge. Knock quietly. You knock quietly, but there's no response. Maybe you really should break the door down. Break the door down. You concentrate all your strength and you're about to launch a bone-splitting smash, but then the wardrobe starts to talk. What? Is it like the door from Baldur's Gate 3? Strange wardrobe. Excuse me. You there with the leg perched. So, what say you calm down? And before you ask, the answer is yes. Yes, this wardrobe really is talking to you. Goodness, I haven't spoken in so long. I have a frog in my throat. So to speak. Not that we said, allow me to explain. Thanks to my master's magic, I can speak and hear like a human. That's how I can talk to you like this. Nothing sinister about it. Kindly stay your hand. So what brings you here? Ask why. These are terrible answers. Where's the one where I can just tell him what's up? I feel like why would he doesn't know if we're a good guy or a bad guy. Why would he let us in? I feel like this is only marvel at what you see. Hey now, if that's what this is about, let me sleep in peace. Strange wardrobe gives you a low lip, then goes quiet. Since when did wardrobe need sleep? These are all bad dialogue. Ask to open the door. Open my door. That's awfully fresh of you. These doors don't open for anyone except my master. If it's urgent business, I can take a message for you. What? These are terrible choices. I am a friend of Gilok. A friend? I never known him to keep any friends. Strange wardrobe ruminates on this. This looks like your chance. Claim he asked it for something important. He asked you to bring him something important. Perhaps, but still, something seems fishy about all this. Well, I'll open the door if you can answer my riddle. Said you were friends with Gilok. Well, his name comes from a word with a certain meaning. Can you tell me what it is? Oh, the moon, right? Whoa, you knew? In that case, you must be his friend. Well, why not? I'll open the door for you. Stand back for a moment. Hi-ya! The strange wardrobe groans and the ground around you begins to shake. Damn, Crystal coming too clutch with that random-ass fact about his name meaning. Wait, is it actually bigger? And finally, we get a cutscene at least. For thumbnail. Oh, no, it's not. Well, I'll use that as a thumbnail. This was certainly unexpected surprise. Ursula, friend of Keylok, how can I help you? Stick your hand in the wardrobe. You stick your hand in the wardrobe and you feel something gently pulling. It's like you're shifting to a different dimension. The light at the end looks like blue moonlight. Close your eyes. Whoa. Desbriel! This indiscernible mass of ingredient has come to a rolling boil. You know, there's a small upright marionette. It looks like it might be able to talk, just like Juju doll that Keylok made. I can talk too, can listen to. This is how Master made me. I can do simple magic. Want to see? Oh, he teleports, or she. Okay. So this is gonna be our hub area? Oh, the music is great too. Just enjoying the music. Oh, whoa. That'll be piano all the way through. For a second, I thought, is this another goddamn remix of the Grandma Old Story? Old Tale from Grandma? I wonder if they have the soundtracks on Spotify so I can add to my playlist. Oh, I guess I'll listen to it later. Investigate Moonlight Room. A girl deep in slumber. She doesn't stir in the slightest, even from sudden sound. Her childlike feature almost makes her look like a doll. Seems like the same strange energy that spread across Uda is emanating from the sleeping girl. Is she under some kind of curse? Look around the Moonlight Room for a trace of Keylok. Moonlight spills through one of the derelict walls. Beneath it, some plants are growing in the light of the moon. Judging from the shabby walls and wild plant, this place seems like it's been neglected for a long time. Look around the Moonlight Room for a trace of Keylok. Damn, you would think he would put his puppet to use in fixing up the room. This desk is covered with different kinds of lab tools and marionette. Could it be evidence of some kind of experiment? You look closer and find a book, Ref and Strange Anchi. It's the same kind of Anchi that spread across Uda. Examine. Creepy looking book with a pentagram on the cover. It pulsates with the Anchi plaguing Uda. You flip the book open, but the former text within is illegible. Maybe this is the book of former magic Crystal was talking about, or maybe Crystal's trying to get again because goddamn doppelganger. Take the book back to Crystal. Why? Man, my character is as dense as I get. Ursula, if I've been waiting for you, did you learn anything about Keylok from Hugh? Keylok was gone, but I found something suspicious. Something suspicious at his hideout? Hand over the book of Anathem to Crystal. This book. Crystal thumbs through the book intently, her eyes widening in shock. Well, this is it, isn't it, Ursula? You must have already sensed it, but this book, goodness, where do I ever even begin? For starters, this is indeed the book about former magic. An incredibly powerful forbidden magic, in fact. This magic is so dangerous, even I never seen it used. That is to say, it's a forbidden magic that can give life to the lifeless. So kinda like the puppet, right? Truly, this power is great enough to give life to anything. But what? That sounds far-fetched. Without a price or a cost or anything, he just do it willy-nilly? If not, then you will think that he'll make a bunch. I feel like there's a cost for it though. Truly, this power is great enough to give life to anything. Why, you could buy a piece of paper from Walter and use this magic to make it human. By a terrible cost. The cost of a curse spreading across Uda. I see. So he's doing it. It's the cost of him doing this. But what is he giving life to? Supposedly, even the former abandoned this terrible magic. How could it have returned? This makes one thing very clear. As long as a being made human by this forbidden magic exists, this strange entity will continue to spread and grow even worse. Oh. Is it because it's breaking the rules of the world? It was like, because this inanimate object is not supposed to exist or live or have a life. It's causing all these like distortion in the world or something. This book, you said you found it in his hideout? Was there anything else suspicious there? Right, what was in the Moonlight Room? A talking marionette. It's a simple enough trick with marionette, so I don't think it's all that relevant. What I meant was there anything that seems human-like? The girl, maybe. A girl who sleeps eternal, do you know for sure that she was human? She might be. This girl could be the creature made human using forbidden magic. What was she before? Maybe he feels guilty. Gilok could be traveling to all corners of Uda to battle the curse he unleashed. I'm starting to piece everything together from the clues you gathered. If the book of Anathemia was in his hideout, we need to find Gilok now. Curse will only continue to spread if nothing's done about it. But without knowing Gilok's whereabouts, I'll send word to the Pontic Court to find Gilok. Or is it Gaelok? Ursula, I trust you send word if you happen to find Gaelok as well. It feels like we gotten much closer to the truth with your help, Ursula. I'd like to thank you once again, and I'll be in touch if I learn anything about Gaelok. And I know this investigation is important, but be careful if you run into him. I should be careful of you, ma'am. You're sus. You're here, Ursula. We received some new information on Gaelok's character. He must have noticed we were tracking him because he started blending into the crowd at Dumbarton and avoiding the Juju dolls. I saw someone who looked a lot like it. What? Oh, how do you know? I don't think we ever described him to you. At the town square, he got away when I tried to chase him down, though. Vanished like he had never been there at all. Where did I last see Gaelok? He had to be somewhere near Dumbarton Bank. Hopefully he left some clues behind. I think it would be best to ask him directly. Ursula, could you pay Austin, a Dumbarton Bank a visit? If Gaelok did leave anything there, we need to know. Maybe he is feeling guilty, or I feel like he's the one that's been giving life, and she gave him life as the reason so he can find a way to help her. Because we know he becomes a puppet later on in the Crom story. Was it the wave amidst the sea, or amidst the calm? The sea amidst the calm. Greeting, welcome to Dumbarton's branch of Erskine Bank. A suspicious event, perhaps. Perhaps this is unrelated, but I actually been looking for you. There's a letter addressed to you, where did it go? Ah, here it is, it's quite the suspicious letter, no mention of who sent it. Someone slipped it into the mailbox a few days ago. It was addressed to Ursula, so I assume it was for you. No one's read it, of course, here, take it. Suspicious letter, a suspicious letter from someone, maybe it has clues to Gaelok's whereabouts. Oh, it's taking me to a store. The seal is clearly addressed to Ursula, so it's definitely for you. Read. I heard that you were looking for someone. Come here if you want to know the truth. I'll be waiting in the place full of moonlight. The edge of suspicious layer starts to spark moments before it went up in flames. Ah, place full of moonlight. Back to the shed? Like where Griel is? I'm assuming? Wait, isn't... Oh, yeah, it was over here, right? What? He's gone. What? Oh. I'm stupid. I'm blind. I'm dumb as hell. I went to the wrong wall. What a dumbass. Alright, you're gonna give us this reason that... Gale locked the man you've been pursuing for so long, standing next to Brielle's bed. He's deeply engaged in a book and doesn't notice you approaching. The moon and the evening primrose were very much in love. But with heavens and earth so far apart, the two could never meet. First, the evening primrose raised its head to reach the sky, but it could not. So despite the misgiving of the sun and stars, the moon descended for his beloved evening primrose. The moon lost its luminous glow, but... Startled by your presence, Gillock looks up from his book. Ursula, you must have read my letter. I've been waiting for you. Is he reading her at bedtime? Is she in a coma? I told you, didn't I? Our paths will cross again if it was meant to be. Why are you so surprised? That's a very funny face you're making. I know I was being tracked for some time. I know you've been coming here whenever you please, taking my things. We didn't take anything. I like to ask why. We asked about the Book of Anthemium. Oh, that book. I was wondering where that went. Well, it doesn't matter much now, I guess. I suppose you know what kind of book that is, too. I understand why you distance yourself from me. I really do. However, what reason why I have to summon you here then, Ursula? You must have many questions. Gaylock falters and his expression hardened. I want to tell you a story. Maybe I'm exactly what you think I am, Ursula. Maybe I am. I'm not really sure what I'm thinking or how I'm feeling. But one thing is clear. How I feel about humans, I despise them. I want to use everything at my disposal to corrupt this world and make it inhabitable and its inhabitants suffer. Okay. 1 to 100. And it's probably too late, but I think I understand now. Not all humans are so despicable. Was it before he met Brielle? Galelock's lips tremble slightly as he continues. But this is the truth, Ursula. You might be disgusted by what I said, I know that. Nonetheless, I finally found the solution to everything, and you, Ursula, are necessary for its execution. You look puzzled. You must think I'm crazy. And I think it's time for me to come clean and tell you the truth about this whole affair, Ursula. Beyond that door is junk storage. Will you bring me the page I wrote? The truth is written in those pages. What? Is it your diary? Why don't you just keep it like under your pillow or something? I'll be waiting. Talk to Chio in the Moonlight Room and enter the junk storage mission. Alright. Well, if it's updated, I'm assuming we just need to get one page. Oh no, it's gather 3. There's a small upright marionette. It cocks its head and looks at you. Oh, it's you. I was wondering why things were such a mess lately. Master gave me the power to speak. I'm a talking marionette just like Pino. I was locked up in the storage until just a few days ago. I guess you can't beat being outside. Need help with anything? Find Dreamy Sugar, enter puppet mission. Find faded pages, enter storage mission. Faded book page, I know where those are. There's just one problem. All these scary ghosts make it hard to actually get them. Could you help me gather a few? During the quest, you can play without restriction, but you will only earn quest-related items. Do it. Oh, what can you farm from here? I can't fight. What did I do? Alright, talk to Chio to begin. This place is filled with mysterious energy. Retrieve the pages left on the desk. Search storage. The obstacle was removed by Chio's magic. Now retrieve the pages. Well, maybe you have to go to what the red dot is? No. Oh, it's a dot. Okay, it's a dodging game. God damn it. Damn, I can't do the cheat. Oh, come on. And why are these ghosts so angry with the guy face? As you take the faded page from the bookshelf, they release a strange energy that changes your surrounding. So I gotta collect 3. If I get hit, do I start all the way over? Alright, there's no way he'll go down directly. You take some of the other faded book pages and they release a stronger energy that changes your surrounding. Okay. You're not gonna go horizontal. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a... You can dodge a... Dodge a ball. What's this mission? This is mission... Oh, I can't even check. All faded book pages have been collected. I see, you found all the book pages I told you about. As you probably figure out, I lost control when the curse started to spread. It's at the point now where I can't even leave the Moonlight room. Okay, Ursula, I'll tell you the truth, as promised. Do you mind waiting while I work to restore the faded pages? First page is the story of a child. Gaelok makes a white gesture with his staff and a new letter emerges upon the faded page. This child was unlucky from the day she was born. You see, she was born with the power she never asked it for. Yes, okay. That's check. That's in check. Powers of immense and incomparable strength. Renowned mages of alchemists across the world could not figure out how a child could be born with such a gift. The child was an object of curiosity at first, but in time, that curiosity turned to fear. She was just a child, what did she know? Unable to control her power, she unwittingly hurt many people. Oh, so... is that why she connects to... the guy from Crom? But, I mean, the thing was egging him on though. Over time, she was abandoned by everyone she knew, even her parents. And the child was alone. The second page is the story of a child's solitude. Gaelok makes another white gesture with his staff and a new layer emerges upon the faded page. It's hard to convey the squad-lit condition of a child living in the gutters. Bro, tell me about it. I feel like child in this game are terrible. They have the worst life. Andres, healed his puppet, Triona, Milia. Why are the kids in this game have terrible fate? Was it Rion? Right? From G2? And the guy from Crom who lost his sister because of those racist ass motherfucker. Scavenging for scraps and trash, reviled by all, Child barely managed to survive her plight. Even in these dark moments, however, there was one thing that she never gave up, a marionette she had discovered amongst the refuse. The child loved her marionette, it did not hate her, blame her or judge her, it was truly precious to her. The child learned to control her magical power in time, and she used them to empower the marionette to listen and talk like a human. Its speech wasn't perfect, but it could listen to everything the child had to say, and respond in kind. Before long, the child used her power to create a world of her own inside a wardrobe. She used it as a hideaway from the people who scared her, and she filled it with everything she loved. Oh, so... did she find the book and use it on him? This is the last page. This story is about the child's terrible mistake. That sounds like it. Gaelok made another white gesture with his staff and a new layer emerged upon the faded page. The child had everything she wanted at first. Her new home was filled with dolls that she could play with. However, the child was only human, even after being treated so poorly. She found herself missing the company of others. That's when it started. She became obsessed with turning dolls into real humans. Her desire was so great that it consumed her. Blinded by this desire, she could no longer tell right from wrong. She began conducting dark experiments with other children. Oh, Jesus. Oh, so that's why she connected with him so much. She never once considered the terrible price she would have to pay for her action. And that's why she was so hard on him. Be like, you could change this. It can be different. Because she went through the same exact thing, and just like him, she did terrible experiments. Except, I think his was on a much wider scale. I don't know how long she was alive. Yellow chokes up and falls silent. Please, will you please come close and hold my hand, or just for a moment? I will show you the terrible decision she made. For the sake of a child with no understanding of dark magic, hold his hand. Close your eyes.